Logan number 6 overall in the state through all classifications according to the Deseret News poll. First man through is Allen. He picks up about 3. He's got 39 yards on 8 carries, very nearly 5 yards a carry for Allen.
And they've been very well hard-earned yardage.
I think both these teams are going to feel it in the morning, that's for sure. Box Elder's behind, but they've been laying the lumber a few times on the Grizzlies. Gunter keeps. Barrels over the right side for a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 3. Gunter 41 yards on 14 carries. Although it doesn't seem to hurt nearly as bad the next morning when you were on the winning team.
That's right. That's right.
Logan 8-0 for the first time since 1978. They won a title that year.
And they look primed to make a good run this year as well.
First title under Perry Christensen, I believe. Gunter keeps, and again, he kind of slips up as he's trying to get out of there and get around the edge. He only picks up a yard. It's 4th and 2. 4 of 13 on 3rd downs. Can't have that if you want to beat a team like Logan.
That's right.
1 of 3 on 4th down. So you might as well go for it here. You're at 4:29 and down by 3 scores. What does it matter if you don't get this? Parrish in motion. They got Logan offsides once. They didn't do it this time. Box Elder takes a timeout.
Looks like that's what they were trying to do that hard count, see if they could draw them offsides and get that first down.
It's Robbie Gunter there with his hands up, the head coach of the Box Elder Bees. He's done a good job getting his program turned back around. Hasn't taken him long. They're likely going to make the playoffs. Skyview's really the only team they have to worry about. Because Skyview did beat Box Elder. The last score we heard, Skyview and Bonneville were tied. Radio guys are giving us a score that Mountain Crest is down by 10, and as I check my smartphone here, it's showing them up. No, they've got that fixed now on the smartphone. Mountain Crest getting beat by Roy by 10. 4th down. A lot of this will depend on the spot, and it looks like Box Elder may have picked it up. That was Brecken Gunter. He got it, 3 yards, he needed 2. So 2 of 4 on 4th downs now for Box Elder. 4 minutes to play with a running clock. Box Elder trails 28-7. Darren, they've had a lot of nice drives, they just haven't been able to cash in.
Yep, just as they start getting close to that red zone, they stall out like you said earlier before.
Parrish in motion. They fake the toss to him, give to Anderson. On that inside give, Anderson with 4. 3.5 to play as that clock continues to run. I asked Coach Favero, they play East next week on a short week. And I said, yeah, if you wrap things up tonight, how do you approach that? And he said, we approach it to go play and win the game. You know, they play different ball down there in Region 6. We're going to have to beat some Region 6 teams if we want to win the championship. We got to get a look at that.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, that will be a good test for them because, like you said, it sounds like they're number one in one poll and number two in the other, east, right?
Yeah, and really the only difference in, than in the past is usually Logan plays a team like that early in the season instead of the last week of the season, and that's kind of how it's panned out. We'll be doing the Mountain Crest Northridge game in Hiram next week. Get a chance to see 5A Northridge is doing pretty well this year. Gunter's going to keep it. He can pitch to Parrish. He does. Parrish, nice grab. Slips out of bounds after picking up the first down. Gain of 5.
First down, Box Elder. Pitch up.
2:19 to play. Box Elder, I think, resigned to their fate here, but still trying to get a score up there on the board and do what they do.
Yeah, you got to give them credit for sticking to their game plan.
Yep. Gunter finds C.J. Brown. Brown down to the 30-yard line. 16-yard gain.
Great pass play. That was a great play. Run off to the side, fake the handoff, throw it off. Great catch. Just looks like it might be just a little too late. Too little too late.
Two minutes to play in the ball game. Box Elder on the Logan 30-yard line again. They've been down here at least 2 other times in this game. This is the 3rd trip down in here. The Logan defense is stiffened every time before. Little slant pattern. Still running and getting into the end zone is Dallin Stewart. 30 yards and a touchdown.
Great run after the catch.
.140 to play. Get the PAT and recover an onside kick. You can make things pretty interesting.
Sits there, breaks 2 tackles, just keeps going, gets through there. He wanted that touchdown, and he definitely got it.
Yeah, not great tackling in the secondary by Logan that play. It's like maybe they were trying to strip that ball and get it back. Kick is good. It's 28-14. Logan with 1:40 to play in the game.
Academy, your club, your results, your life.
28-14 our score with 1:40 to play in the ball game. Well, you would assume that Box Elder would line up for an onside kick here, trailing by 2 scores with 100 seconds. Does that sound like more than a minute 40? 100 seconds?
It does. It does, actually.
Use that with your children. I stay up for 5 more minutes. Well, how about 300 seconds?
Yeah.
All right. An onside kick, and it goes right to Chase Nelson. Oh, he lost it as he hit the deck, but he hangs on. He can't advance that anyway. They'll bring it back to the 50. No, they're gonna put it where he advanced it to. They're just making sure they're marking where he touched it. Here's the touchdown.
So touchdown. Great pass, wide open there. Yeah, it looks like just some missed tackles, and Johnny Lukes tries to strip it there. Doesn't get it.
Johnny Luke, a great pigskin pilferer, but not showing great tackling skills on that play. Schmidt going nowhere. loses 2 yards.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Well, you got to hand it to Box Elder, even though, you know, minute 20 left, down by 14.
There's your SC Needham Jewelers middle of the block sign of the clock, like you were saying. Clock running down and down by 14. SC Needham Jewelers, where Northern Utah gets engaged.
Yeah, and they're not giving up. They're still clawing at it.
Now I haven't been keeping track of timeouts. Box Elder hasn't used one. I think they have at least one left, and they haven't used one yet here. And Logan's in that victory formation. Maybe they're out of timeouts. I thought they had at least one. I know they used one early. They must be out of timeouts. And they don't even need to run another play to the Grizzlies. They'll have to run one more after this. So Box Elder put up a fight, Darren, but in the end, Logan had enough firepower to get the job done.
Yeah, they battled very hard, but just the difference between Logan and Box Elder is Logan capitalized when they were down by the end zone, and Box Elder didn't.
So Logan gets their 25th region crown, and they get it all to themselves this year. They get the #1 seed in the playoffs out of Region 5. 28-14, your final here in Logan.
We are the face of Comcast.
I'm a perfectionist. At least I try to be.
At Comcast, we solve problems.
If we don't resolve the problem the first time,
we'll extend a courtesy service to our customers.
You're a customer, you deserve it.
If you're a new customer and you're not satisfied with our services,
you can get your money back in the first 30 days.
It's a phenomenal thing to offer to our customers.
We're only as good as our word, and our word is good.
Whether it's giving you a $20 credit if we're late or 30 days to try us out, at Comcast, we're all about the customer, and that's always guaranteed.
So, Dad, you know Wendy's is dedicated to using fresh beef that's never been frozen?
No.
I mean, do you realize what kind of commitment that takes? I mean, they're vowed to something, and they continue to deliver on that promise.
I never said I'd buy you a car for graduation.
A promise is only good if it's kept. Wendy's hot and juicy hamburgers are made with fresh, never frozen beef. That's a promise. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's.
Well, Logan tested here on their last region game here of the season. They win 28-14, 323 total yards for Logan, 295 total yards for Box Elder. So a close game on the scoreboard and in the stats, Darren.
That's right. As we said, it was a good battle between the two. Logan came up on top.
DJ Nelson, 21 of 32, 182 yards, 3 touchdowns passing, 98 yards rushing on 19 carries and a touchdown. And Austin Rice will be our player of the game. He'll get a certificate to clean the sink for that big fumble recovery that really led to the touchdown that put this game away for the Grizzlies. You've been watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. The Game of the Week is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness. Never give up. Lewiston State Bank, your hometown bank. Wendy's of Cache Valley. You know when it's real. SC Needham Jewelers, middle of the block, sign of the clock. The Cache Valley Specialty Hospital. You do have a choice in healthcare. ARS Flood and Fire Cleanup will fix your disaster. Magical Moon Toys, come check out our new location in North Logan. Import Auto, foreign and domestic auto repair. Lynn's Audio and Video, Cache Valley's audio and video specialists. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station. For everybody in the truck doing the hard work behind the camera, I'm Eric Olson saying see you next time on the Valley Channel.